And the cans of SpaghettiOs under Trump were like 99 cents. Now they're like freaking 275. And they're giving billions to all these freaking immigrants who they can't give link card to us Americans. Why are we giving billions of freaking dollars to help Ukraine, to help Israel? And then not only that, we're giving billions of more dollars to help people running across the border and housing them, feeding them, giving them billions of dollars. Why isn't that going to the African American community? Why isn't that going to the white community? Why isn't that going to the American Hispanic community who came here for a better life and realizes that these immigrants that are coming here, this is an invasion. I don't know if you all saw, I just saw one today. They got a military-aged Chinese guy coming in through the border. Like, there's a caravan of literally like what is it, like 700,000 immigrants right now coming to America. Right now, look it up. I'm not lying to you. Right now, there's like a freaking 70,000 another caravan. I think it's at the pass in Panama, and it's working its way into Mexico. You guys can look up the videos for yourself. There's like literally 70,000 more immigrants coming. And guess what? This range of immigrants, these ain't South Americans. These are Hamas, Palestinians, Afghanis. These are these people that we're letting in that are on their way here now. This isn't like the first wave. This wave that's coming of the 70,000 immigrants, this wave is, what do you call it? This isn't like that first wave. This wave is the wave that's gonna come and attack us U.S. citizens. The wave that's coming right now. And if you still think Joe Biden is a good president, you should not have a right to vote in America, or you should be forced to go back to school and take a class to be able to vote so you know what you're voting on and you're not voting on emotions and you're voting on knowledge. Voting on knowledge and stuff of that nature, not just voting on feelings because you don't like Trump because he made a bad tweet and there's some cuckoo judge in New York that looks like Bozo the Clown that's having the time of his life and fucking trying to screw Trump over with Letitia James. And then you got Letitia James saying, I did not run my policy on taking down Trump. A few months earlier, you see, I'm gonna take down Trump. He is the biggest threat to this country. Screw you, Letitia James. And it's like, gas is still, it's high, don't get me wrong, but it's lower than when Biden first took office. You know why it's lower? It's lower because they're taken from our oil reserves. Think about this. Number one, we're using our emergency oil supplies where if we go to war right now with Russia, China, Hamas, we're using up all that emergency oil. How are we going to run our military ships? Number two. All right, check it out. This is number two. What's the other thing I was going to say? All this money being spent on immigrants, I already covered that. All this, it should be going to people who can't afford food because food is going through the roof. And in case, here's another little bit of news you all didn't know. I just saw today another food processing plant. And you know what happened to it? This is what happened to it. I'll show you. They lit it on fire. There's been over over 100 food processing plants in the last 6 months that have caught on fire. That's why cans of SpaghettiOs have went from like $1.10 to like damn near $4. Because these freaking food processing plants keep getting attacked, probably by Hamas. And now, like I said, that 70,000 caravan coming to the U.S., that's right at they're at the Darien Pass. That's where they're at. But that 70,000 group of immigrants that's at the Darien Pass, this isn't like that group that's living at the police stations now. These are much worse people. These are people coming here to harm us. So, all you people that can legally get guns, I hope you get them, because I got a feeling what happened in Israel with the people getting attacked in their homes by Hamas, we're literally giving money to the people who are saying death to America. I just saw a thing on that this morning. You know, it's like, yeah, the gas is staying cheap, cigarettes are going up, the food's going up, the gallons of milk are going up. Joe Biden's ruining this country, and if you don't think he is, you need to take your ass to school, learn some education, stop voting on emotion, and know that Joe Biden doesn't even know where the hell he's at. He's taking bribes from freaking China. He's taking bribes from freaking Ukraine. He's paying back Ukraine billions of dollars, but he can't help someone like me who needs money for food. He can't help someone like any other American citizen that's handicapped and disabled like me. He can't help us get rent. He can't help us, but he'll pay for immigrant housing, but he would pay for housing of the own U.S. citizens. Screw Biden and screw you, Brandon Johnson, mayor to the African American community. You're listening to your overlord Joe Biden. And did you guys see what happened with the New York mayor? The New York mayor tried going to Joe Biden and saying, "Hey man, we got to get these immigrants out of here." And then do you know what they did to him? The Joe Biden probably did it. They planted I don't know if they planted it. He might really have shady dealings, but literally within 24 hours of him getting to Washington by the FBI, and all of a sudden all this dirt comes out on him. So the mayor of New York, just like the mayor of Chicago, they're probably both working for the Chinese government and Joe Biden, and that's what this video's about. Hey, if you all made it this far in the video, you all super fans, hit the thumbs up. And now wait for the most important part. What do you want to see tonight? I got it, well, tomorrow, I mean, because I got videos. I was up late last night taking my rear end out. I'm going to post those tomorrow no matter what, or the next day I'm going to spread it out between 2 days of taking out my rear axle. But the other major issue here is the axle, but that's not what I'm talking about. Oh, do you want to see me go in the abandoned huge complex in Chicago? Do you want to see me go to another police station tonight? Do you want to see me get jumped by immigrants tonight? Because I'm sure I can easily find some immigrants to go jump me for no reason just because they came from a Venezuelan prison. Or do you want to see, I don't know, leave in the comments what type of on it tonight. I'm pretty tired because I didn't go to sleep till like 4 a.m. I was trying to get my axle out of my car till like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. was when I left after we got stuck on the last 2 freaking bolts. But watch this whole video from the beginning, and like, we gotta start banding together and stop this next wave of this 70,000 immigrants, or more probably. They're probably underestimating the number, currently passing through the Panama Strait or the Darien Strait going into Mexico. This isn't like the Venezuelan prisoners. These people are worse. These people are the Hamas people saying death to America. Like, subscribe, share, and watch the video from the beginning if you just tuned in. I'm going to re-air it right now so it's public. Oh, make sure you hit thumbs up. And make sure you hit thumbs up for the best president ever, this guy. Or this guy, I don't know which one looks more real.